Hello and welcome to the Beylerbeylik channel. My name is Michael and today we continue playing Crusader Kings 2. We are playing the historical immersion project as the Roman Empire. We started in 1337, we are playing already for 62 years and our current ruler is Vassiliev's Theodotus the Brave. Well, currently we managed to put the empire back on track, at least the Imperial decay is not as terrible as it was before. Before it was about -50, now it's just 29 and it's getting better because our current emperor is a genius, trained diplomat, trained fighter, and what is more important, he is strong Vassilievs. He is a legendary commander, he has some other good traits and his skills are mostly really amazing. So we personally control territories in these areas and we have some of our vassals all over the place. And basically in the last episode we finally got back this county, or that was actually in the penultimate episode, but we also reconquered the Exarchate of Epirus and now we control the whole of continental Greece except for this Epirus county, and we probably should re-establish our control in the Aegean Sea. By this point we have some of the islands controlled by the Venetians, such as the Cyclades and the island of Crete or Cretus. Also there is the island of Rhodes with some surrounding islands controlled by a Catholic Greek ruler. We unfortunately cannot make him our vassal because we have the wrong religion and the guy wouldn't want me to be his suzerain. Also there is this county of Mylassa that is currently controlled by the king of Cyprus, and this guy is strangely enough Georgian and Orthodox, even though the kingdom was historically Catholic and basically a Crusader kingdom, but probably through succession or other means it became a part of the kingdom of Georgia and then it became independent. Anyway, we can try to declare war on these guys for de jure claim on what's this? Mylassa. Yes, de jure claim on Mylassa. In that way we would re-establish control over one more county in the Asian Minor. That should be a pretty easy war because the guy is quite weak. He currently have only 3,800 troops, while our army is actually gigantic. It's just gigantic. We got 32, and that's not even our complete form. Basically we are currently retraining our levies in Thrace. Let's see who we can put in charge of this army. We have our king, our father actually. Our father Ioannis, our vassal Theognostos and Symbatius. So basically now if we send these armies straight away to the county of Ionia, Also, what's this? Vassal inheritance warning. Oh, this guy. Because if he dies, this guy would inherit, which is not good, but also, look at that. He became Catholic and adopted the German culture right away. Are you fucking traitor? And you dare call yourself Roman? Ha. Anyway, our army is currently moving towards the county of Ionia. Joanna has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. It seems she has learned all the basic skills required. Very good. There's the autosave. Maybe I should write a letter to beylerbeylik to try to convince him of my good intentions. Friendship between us will benefit both our realms, yes. A famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our Chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of this man. I can always use more men. Also, what's going on in Thessaloniki? Okay, this guy is fighting against his vassal because he declared a rebellion. Probably he wanted to revoke a title or something. Beylerbey Sinan wrote me back informing me that he is in absolute agreement. Good relations are necessary between are a necessity between rulers as wise as us. Wonderful. Let's see, we have 77. Your meas domesticos Stratios Pancratios has initiated a massive recruitment drive in Thrace. Or rather, it should be Thrake in Greek or something among those lines. Or Thrake. You see this accent mark here. Anyway, sorry, that's my philological thing. I really like to talk and read about linguistic stuff. Anyway, so it's not even a half of it. Okay, let us declare war. The jury claim Milassa and send. We can also call our friendly Akhisar. Oh, it's this county. Okay. It is finished. I have produced a rather simplistic paper on fermentation. It explores new approaches to the process which might enable the creation of a variety of exciting new alchemical elixirs. Now all that's left is to submit it to my emetic peers for review. I will send it out at once. Yes. Beylerbey Sinan is already very fond of me. Perhaps I should focus my time and resources to somebody else. No. 77 is not really found. Having spent ample time considering your paper's worth, I decided to endorse your work before the order. I hope that it shall speedily be added to our library. Well done. Same shit. Thank you, boys, thank you. Having spent time considering your paper's worth, I have decided not to endorse your work before the order. In my view, the quality of the work was unfortunately not in keeping with the standards of our library. Okay, you may go fuck yourself, son. Excellent. Okay, so they actually sent an army of theirs to besiege the Constantinople. Well, if you think it's going to help you, I'm sorry to disappoint you. So we got, if we take a guy from, let's say, Nicopolis as well, that's 7, that should be enough. Now let's send them all to Strimonos, or what's this, Traianopolis. I hope this would be enough. Okay, we took Milassa. Success, enough peers have endorsed my paper, and so the order has accepted it into its library. As a result, my standing with the order has increased measurably. I possess a great mind. You got prestige, learning, and 100 esoteric knowledge. An outbreak of disease in the camps outside the walls of Constantinople has killed many of the besiegers. Cool. Now let's send this army here, and let's choose some better generals for it, like Kalokiris. Also, we can invest in something. Let's invest in noble customs. There's the autosave. There we go. Now let's finish off these guys. Oh, they are running. Cowards. A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in the small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby covered in their blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. What should be done with him? Toss him into the dungeons and leave him there. Are you a good ecclesiarch? Well, you are certainly better than our current one. And plot. And this guy. We should send you to Athens. Okay, it already converted to the Orthodox Christianity. Good enough for me. Why are you running? Stop running, you pathetic wonka. Okay, we took Halicarnassos. And we basically destroyed their army here. Now let's return this army to the city and disband it. Because apparently I have no need for this army. It's a loss to all of us. I wonder why we have only 56% war score, even though we completely control the duchy in question, the county in question, and we destroyed their, it seems, the mainstay army of theirs. Really, really weird. I have noticed Marshal Strategos Pankratios' hard work, and everyone seems to like him. I am deciding between having my marshals heighten the morale of the troops or try to recruit more soldiers. Let's send him to heighten the troops' morale. Okay. With the passing of Stratihos Macarius, Theodotos has inherited the Themos Trimonos. Under the laws of the Basileia Romaean, he may only retain the duchy with your assent. What he controls? He controls the whole thing. He is stupid and ambitious and greedy. Well, you are not the best person for that, but then again. Okay, I'll let you have it. But I don't like you. And you should know that. Also, oh god damn it, he controls this territory, so I could actually could have revoked the title from him, and all of these 3 counties would be mine, while he would retain these territories. Oh, that's not cool. Anyway, well, it's done, it's done. Now let's send this army to Salimbria, because they would probably try to send some more troops to besiege the city. Or no. Instead they actually took their army and sent it somewhere else. Oh, or actually no. Maybe I was right after all. Okay, that would be the complete destruction of their little band. Let us ransom this boy. To the great Vassaleus Theodotos, blessings upon you and your house, accept paying your ransom for the safe return, and he studied Thomas. Okay, they decided to send yet another army here. I'll send him one of my statues. I'll write him a letter about me. Good. Insulting. Beylerbeylik has the audacity to claim that I am too full of myself, and right after I so generously expressed my friendship towards him too. Not very nice of you, friend. Though if we do that, send him a gift, that would be... Turmarsi Pasias of Roya has been imprisoned by Strategos Kyprianos of Thessaloniki, so he won the war. Okay. I mean, you decided to come here with 32 soldiers. Dude, you're funny. Let's send this guy here, or actually I should have sent him there, but whatever. Anyway, let's see. Oh yes! Yes, look at that! Look at that, boys! Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? The guy who is the like the descendant of the Ottoman now is going to be the vassal of the Roman Emperor. Instead of destroying the empire, they join it. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yes. Boom. You're welcome into the Imperial fold. And now we control the half of Asia Minor. Okay, not half, but like this corner of Asia Minor. There is the granddaughter of ours, we'll call her Anna. To honor the great Anna Komnena. And your plot friend. Also, I don't think we need to sway this guy anymore. He has no kids, so basically after his death, and he's also celibate, after his death we inherit the whole thing. God damn it, people, look at that. That's just perfect. That's the best way it could have gone. Like, it couldn't have gone any better. Not only he became our vassal, he would also give us all these territories after his death. That's what I call diplomacy. And we also took the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, but it's actually pretty destroyed. We would have to restore it. Okay. Now let's see, we control both of these counties, but I don't really need to control them. We can kind of try to establish a new duchy here. I don't know if there is any need for that. Also, let's see how strong is the Sultan of Iconium. Well, he's quite strong, but he's still a lot weaker than we are. Then there's the Venetians. Now I want to send this guy here instead, and we can usurp the title Duchy of Mentese. Oh yeah, we kind of could, but well, I'm now wondering, would it be still called like Kiveriaton? Oh no, Kiveriaton is this county. Let's try to vassalize this boy. False religion, power, and base reluctance. If we actually improve our relationship, maybe he would. In the end, the Ottoman guy became our vassal, even though he had a foreign culture. It might work with this boy as well. Our Ridetorium paper. Okay, let's actually request to rank up. We got quite a lot of power in there. Your son Mihail Palaiologoi gained the trait novice fighter. Talking about my sons, we got this Manuel guy who is a good fighter, but nothing more than that. There's the Mihail, who's also, well, who's 7 years old. Also, we should give some lands to my son Manuel. Let's give him both Ionia and Mylassa. Or just Ionia, because I'm afraid if he gets to control Mylassa, he would create this Mentese duchy. And that's not something I wish to have. Instead, I want to... what's that? Okay, we are now initiating the Hermetic Society. Instead, what I want to do, I want to make this guy my vassal and then transfer Mylassa into the Duchy of Kiveriaton. The way it was before the Fourth Crusade. I have encountered near field, blah blah blah. It allows because it never bores me. While discussion after the lake, we all seem to agree matters which are most important. Yeah, become close friends. And the jihad fails, and the kingdom of Jerusalem is still there. Cool. Also, how's this guy doing? Okay, now he has at least, well, he still had some loans. May I actually send him gifts? Well, it's not too big of a gift, but still it's something. We can hold a feast. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, good. More prestige for the god of prestige. Also, let's actually... Father! Like, look at this. I thank you for your invitation, but I will not be able to spend to attend your feast. In fact, I refuse to set my foot in the same castle as you. Like, my own father, who likes me, who's my friend and co-ruler and so on and so forth. Dude! Fuck you! Fuck all of you. People, you are evil. Today I was approached by my nephew Alan. He was told me that he's grown increasingly concerned by my eating habits. He thinks that I have gained quite a bit of weight in the last months and now he fears for my health. Maybe I've been eating a bit too much. Good. Welcome to my feast. Now let us actually spend some money in order to restore this thing. I hope we have enough. Alan's advice was really the motivation that I need to get back in shape. I cannot believe how close I was to spending the rest of my life as a fat pig, blissfully unaware of my own condition. Well, that's pretty fat-phobic. Not really cool of you, game. The last of the guests have returned home. Everyone agreed it was the year's greatest feast. Whatever. Well, basically, if you think about it, that was a thing that could be said like in 2012, like 8 years ago. Now I'm afraid the game creators will never put such phrases in there because it's fat-phobic. How times have changed, indeed. Anyway, we are now restoring the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, and let's see our factions. The Glory faction is now friendly, the Prosperity faction is friendly, Tradition faction is friendly, and Court faction friendly. Good, everyone is friendly. Also, we can build something in Constantinopolis, like the better castle town, for example. This guy inherited Helados. I'm okay with that. Also, yeah, my son Manuel would be marshal. He's also a loyal guy. Let us take, or we can actually research cultural take in Constantinopolis. Okay, we can send my son to Salimbria in order to train troops. Let's build barracks in Salimbria. Now, what's that? Renino the Black is this guy, but I don't have any reason to declare war on him because he does not hold any holdings inside our realm. At least at this point. But I can declare war on this guy because he has a holding in here. Okay, so it's like Achaea holdings. But before that, let's send our army there. Also, can I appoint my son Symbasileus? Yes, I can. Let's do it. That way, if I die earlier than my father... Actually, look at that. My father is one-handed, one-legged. He is 68 years old. He's still alive. I really hope Duke Sulpidius is doing well. I wonder if there could be something else I could do for him to help him in his endeavors. I'm curious about his faith. Okay, let's do that. This is wonderful. Duke Sulpidius was happy to tell me about the Catholic faith while also not sparing a few questions for me about being an Orthodox. We ended up having a very interesting theological discussion. This is wonderful. I have received a letter from Symbasileus Ioannis. It was a very quick and concise message inquiring about my good health with a comment about the possibility of the two of us keeping more in contact with each other. Dude, you literally said that you don't want to be in the same castle as me. And now you showing some interest in my health. You are a really weird boy. I guess you are just too old to remember sometimes that I'm your son. Like, there is the autosave, and I wanted to say that the guy probably has, like, you know, dementia or something. And that's why he acts in these strange ways. Now we will destroy these raiders, hopefully. No, we didn't. They still were able to escape. Anyway. What's this? Lower Imperial decay. Yeah, that's something I'm going to do right now. -2. Now it's 26. Come on, people. Can you just stop? I mean, all the fucking time. Besieging my lands. How dare they? Looting, pillaging. Ridiculous. Unacceptable. Get the fuck out of my swamp. And let me have this quick little war with the Ragosians. I always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but now I am the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear Lowers up jolly laugh or receive his wise counsel. It is as if I have lost an essential part of myself. I feel so powerless. Okay, what's this guy? I don't care. Would you want to be my vassal still? No. If I send you a gift? No, still no. Not cool at all. Basically, I will probably have to go to war with him. Which is not an optimal option, but there's nothing I can do, it seems. If only there was some way in which I could have converted this guy to Orthodox Christianity. What can I do? This will allow him to demand a claim toward the jury non-capital country that Elpidius holds, or a vassal that feels he is rightly his. Okay, or perhaps simply to let Dux Elpidius rot in his dungeon. Okay, theoretically, I'm not sure if it's going to work though. Theoretically, I can kidnap him. Then I will put him into my dungeons, and afterwards I can try to convert him to Orthodox Christianity. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let's give it a try. Plot power is 92 and there's no one we can invite, but we can send our spy master here. That would make the plot power 100, which is good enough. Okay, and we can also try to change our ruler focus into intrigue. Yes, that way our plot power now is 116. And let's see, maybe someone else would actually want. No, unfortunately not a single soul. Anyway. IKEA Holdings, there we go. Nagihan Nikai. We can even try to send our army north to besiege the Ragusa itself. Also, they called the king of Serbia. Well, that's not cool. Let's do that. Okay, whatever. How gracious of him. Okay. Let's take their leader. We took the city and now we are going to fight them. Let's also try to ransom this boy. And also there's the alarm clock, so that means I will have to finish the episode here. Okay. Well, we finished this episode during the war with the Ragosians. Also there is the revolt in Serbia, which means we can try to declare war on them for Epirus in the next episode, which is cool. And then when the war ends, we can try to declare war on the king of Serbia proper in order to take the Dyrrachium. That would be really, really cool. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye, my friends.